There's no more digging around from folder to folder. It's right there, and that's what an auditor wants to see. They don't want to be wasting time jumping from folder to folder. They want to see that you know your quality manual inside and out, and One Factory helps us do that.
Hey everybody, I'm Meaghan Ziemba, and we are in Topsfield, Massachusetts, talking about quality control here at Fairview Machine Company, and I'm chilling out with Harrison Moulton. Hello Harrison, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I am great. So, walk me through this partnership that you have with One Factory. How did it start? What were some of the things going on in quality control that made you reach out to One Factory?
So we started with One Factory just over 3 years ago. So like anything, we were trying to go paperless. We struggled a lot with data and transferring the data. So we would bring a part up to the CMM, and then you would lose value because you're transferring data from a PDF onto an Excel spreadsheet by hand. So now what we do is part goes upstairs, goes to the CMM, runs through, and it's automatically uploaded. All right, well now, instead of one person wasting 3 or 4 hours doing an inspection that the data is already there, right? Now they may have more time to run another machine, right? Do something like that, or maybe they can help out somewhere else in the shop as well. So that's kind of what started our journey with One Factory, and it's been awesome.
What other things is One Factory helping you do outside of that document management and being able to enter that data in a seamless way?
So One Factory, over the past 6 months to a year, we actually just rolled out their QMS system. So now with audits, I no longer have to go from folder to folder. Everything's in one central location, whether it's, okay, procedure 26, well, AS9100, this is how we comply to 4.1, I don't know, any section there. So I'm able to click and it's automatically tagged together. So it's super helpful with that. Training as well. So we're able to roll out training. So any auditor, they want to see how are you continuously improving, right? So what we do is, okay, well, every 18 months, Nick has to go back and retrain on our FOD control, right? So people love to see that, and it's been a huge benefit for us.
And you guys are dealing with some pretty amazing products from defense and medical devices and other commercial components. How is One Factory really helping you strengthen your relationships with your customers in terms of that training and in terms of being able to document everything that you're doing in quality control?
So we've also been able to roll out with our suppliers as well. So what our customers want to see, okay, well, how can you control your supply base, right? So what I can do now, okay, a supplier, we used to use a PDF document that we would print out and hand out to them, right? I have no idea if they're gonna copy that paperwork. Okay, do they have Rev B? Well, we're at Rev C now. So now what I can do is I can make a document inactive. Okay, well now our supplier, they may not have access to Rev B now. So they have no excuse if they come to me, okay, well, we didn't do X, Y, Z, and that rollout's been huge for us as well.
When it comes to integrating standards like the AS9100, how are you doing that with their internal procedure?
So we basically go in and we would take the AS9100 standard, you put it in One Factory, and it's already there. So then for 8.7 non-conforming documents, okay, well that's our internal procedure is procedure 15, and it goes in exactly how we comply with 8.7. There's no more digging around from folder to folder. It's right there, and that's what an auditor wants to see. They don't want to be wasting time jumping from folder to folder. They want to see that you know your quality manual inside and out, and One Factory helps us do that.
So it's going to be easier as standards change, because they do change, especially with newer technology come in, that you'll be able to integrate that as seamlessly as possible, correct?
Pretty much immediately, yeah.
So Harrison, can you tell me a little bit more on how you would train on those types of procedures?
Absolutely. So 8.7, non-conforming material. Well, when we onboard a new employee, so, okay, this person is an operator, so they have certain sections that they're required to train on. And then we can also roll out, okay, maybe they need retraining every 12 months. FOD might be more often, maybe that's every 6 months, because we constantly need to be retraining as well as when we onboard. And One Factory automatically sets that up.
So I noticed too in our previous conversations when we were having an introduction conversation, you guys were talking about how well you're connected with some of the technical schools. So when you're bringing in new employees, especially like with your multi-generational employees, how is that whole onboarding process? Like, are your employees picking up fairly quickly?
Yeah, so especially the younger generation, they have no problem. When we first started One Factory, I was a little nervous with some of our older machinists, but they've all been on board from day one, and I was really shocked to find out their willingness to use it.
What has been one of the biggest surprises for you when you integrated One Factory into your shop?
I think one of my biggest surprises is probably our older machinists and their willingness to adapt. When we first rolled this out, you didn't have jobs 100% in One Factory, right? So I was shocked when I would have, I don't know, a guy who's 65 years old come to me and ask, okay, hey, when can I get this job updated? Because they're sick of handwriting their data, right? It automatically comes from the CMM, makes less work for them, and makes everyone's life easier.
So in terms of the future, what sort of insight can you give us and to those who are listening about the partnership that you have with One Factory?
So I see One Factory going more down like an ERP system as well. So I can take my NCRs and do stuff like that, and now it's more of a factory management system. So I don't have to go to 3 different places where I can just do it in one central location. And that's kind of where I see our partnership going as well.
So for other shops who are similar to yours, what's one thing that you can tell them about how this is really elevating your competitiveness in terms of quality control?
Well, I'd say it's a big selling point for us. So when our customers come in, or new customers, I can show them exactly what we're doing. I can show them how I can drill down on our suppliers. This is how we keep control over them. This is how we pass our audits every single year. And it allows us to be that much farther ahead from our competitors.
Well, Harrison, thank you so much for spending some time talking with us and letting us know how this is really elevating your quality control systems. I appreciate it.